Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Showers 2 Cents. Before I get into today's episode, I want to apologize for going MIA on you. It wasn't intentional, but it was necessary. I needed the month to recharge in order to avoid burnout. How was May for you? May for me was all from of mixed feelings. I made new friends, crossed some stuff off my goals, encountered unnecessary stress because some individuals are blocked from my life because of their toxicity and unnecessary drama, decided to circle back into my life. But overall, it was a good month. How is your week going? My week has been really fine, really great. No bad vibes, no bad energy, no dark energy. Just nice. Okay, let's get into today's episode. Friendship breakups. This topic is one that I have always wanted to talk about because I kind of feel like it hasn't been talked about enough. Breakups can actually be either a blessing or a curse. This episode is really personal because I have befriended many individuals in my lifetime. And it wasn't all bed of lavender. Okay, I think that sounded a bit cringe because it's usually bed of roses, but lavender is purple. I love anything purple. Just in case we were wondering the correlation between bed and lavender. Breaking up with your friend marks the end of a beautiful or toxic friendship you will have been building for days, weeks, months. Friendship breakups are necessary eye-openers, either for growth of both parties or to show you how much you've wasted on a certain human being. Real friendships ends and it leaves you sad, unhappy, disorganized, or disoriented. That's the type of friendship breakup I'm talking about. I'm not talking about 2 or 3 toxic friends or 2 or 3 toxic individuals who come together and say they're friends who have been stringing each other along since forever and then you're eventually breaking up. I'm not talking about that kind of friendship. I'm talking real friendship. They have your back, you have theirs. The phrase friendship breakup hurts more than a relationship breakup is so real. There's some friends that have turned family over time. Now imagine breaking up. You guys no longer talk. You guys no longer connect. This is someone you've been talking to since you were probably 3. And now you're much older, but you started drifting apart. It can be so hurtful. But everyone should actually have at the back of their mind that some friends are supposed to leave your life and never return because they've done more harm than good. When the friendship ends, it's supposed to make you relieved and you find yourself saying, I can't believe I was taking all this rubbish from a friend. It's quite understandable sometimes. You were probably manipulated or you were blinded to whatever they did because you genuinely loved and cared about them like a friend should do. I'm going to tell you later in the episode about a friendship I had that ended badly, but I was happy it ended. But that's just by the way. Before your friendship comes to an end, most times they're beeping sounds, but sometimes you choose to ignore it. One very glaring sign is that you guys no longer call, you no longer text, there's no more checking up on each other. Usually you guys will call every evening or every morning just to run through what happened the day before or what happened that day, but you no longer do it. Usually you text them, oh my God, I'm stuck in traffic. Oh, the rain was so heavy today or whatever, but you no longer do that. Slowly you're drifting apart. Slowly you're no longer knowing what's going on in each other's lives. That is a sign already. That should tell you that your friendship has ended before you guys even call it quit. Sometimes we just choose to ignore. Being busy shouldn't affect your friendship or your relationship with someone because you would always create time for people you love. You create time for people you care about. There is no excuse for your friend not to call you or text you or check on you. especially if you guys say you're best friends. That's just a sign. When you no longer share your accomplishments with your friend, that is one way to know that this friendship is coming to an end pretty soon. Because usually you tell them, oh, I just finished this course today, or I just got this new job, or I'm getting my master's or PhD soon, or, usually you would tell them, oh, you were able to achieve some of the things or your goals this month, but you guys don't even check in again. You don't do that anymore. That is already a sign that you're no longer wanting to be in each other's lives. Or maybe your bucket list is slowly being covered in sand and sinking into the ocean. You no longer do stuff on your bucket list. You no longer check in on the bucket list. You probably have 100 things written, and you no longer strike things off your list. You no longer come together to do anything fun or anything that used to excite you. But your friend is already telling you that they're letting other things get in the way, and you're also letting other things get in the way. So they want to live their life without you in it. Or maybe what you want for your future no longer aligns with what they want for theirs. They wouldn't even need to tell you that, oh, I'm breaking up with you, or I don't want to talk to you anymore, or please just go away. They just stop talking to you. I personally would do that. This is me calling myself out. I ghost people a lot. So when I get ghosted, though it rarely happens, but when it does happen, I don't get so upset. Except if someone I normally wouldn't ghosts me. It's like, yo, I would never ghost you. Why would you do this to me? I don't think people would send out a letter or call you on the phone and say, hey, Sewa, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Let's end our friendship. It's done. Nobody would do that. You just see the signs and you know that we are no longer what we used to be. You're no longer what you used to be. And now they're moving on with their lives. They don't see you in their future. You're not part of what they want in their future. You're not part of what they want in their lives 5 years from now. So that is a very valid reason to break up with anyone. We keep evolving, we keep changing, we keep growing. If you're stagnant for a very long time, that's not so good. You change environment, you see new people, you see new things. This, of course, will make you want to go back and check, okay, do I want this person in my life? Is this person vital for what I want to achieve in life? So it's actually valid if someone doesn't want to be your friend anymore just because the path they want for their future no longer aligns with yours. It may hurt or it will hurt, but don't take it personal. If you love them or if you care about them like you say you do, you would understand. Let me tell you real quick about the experience I had with a very manipulative friend who I cared and loved dearly. I see myself as someone who always likes to see the good in people. So even when somebody says, oh, this person is bad, this person is not all that, this person is this, they're so evil, they're so, I want to see for myself, what exactly is this person? Because they could just be misunderstood and maybe I can understand them because I get misunderstood a whole lot of time. I try to look beyond what people say about them and just say, there has to be a little good in this person. So I went in, I dived into the friendship with this babe and we got talking, we became friends. Even after people warned me, some were even angry. I lost some other friends because I was friends with this babe, but I was certain that, there has to be something good there. There has to be something there. I was friends with the babe, got close. Honestly, I cannot remember particular events that drew us together, but we just got close. So it felt like, oh, it was divine. It was meant to be. Anyways, we became friends for a while and then boom, she started to show me true colors. It felt like, okay, I was wearing a mask before just so you could be my friend. But now that you're already in, I'm going to take off my mask. So you should be able to take all my excesses love me for who I am, care about me and all of that. She took off the mask figuratively, I mean, not a physical mask. And I saw what people were seeing in her. It was so heartbreaking because I saw the signs. There were numerous signs. Something that shouldn't even cause an argument would definitely cause an argument. And I would be so lost because, hello, what's going on here? Why are you raising your voice at me? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? But I endured all that because I felt maybe she was going through something or thereabout. But when she started to lie about things that weren't even worth lying about, that's when I knew, I have to draw the line. I have to leave this place. This space is not good for me. I can't be here. I can't breathe in the same space as this person. I have to leave. I had to up and go quickly. This was the same person I supported when people were saying rubbish about her. And thinking about it now, it's like, oh my God, Sewa, you actually took a whole lot of shit because of this person. This was just so bad. Ah, my goodness. I was nice to this person, as nice as I could be, but instead I was called selfish, I was called mean, I was called weak. I was called all sort of names, you guys. I was called all sort of names. Maybe I also, did something, or I don't know. It just felt like, I wasn't supposed to be with this person from the start. Maybe I ignored my intuition at a point, because I was thinking, oh, it was divine. That was in the beginning, but now it's like, I cannot stay here. This friendship is draining me. And the craziest thing is that she was always in my face. So I wouldn't want to talk to this person, but this person will surely show up some type of way. And it felt like, how am I going to up and away from this person? I needed to leave this person, but I couldn't run. There was nowhere I could run to, But we had a fight, and I'm not the type to fight. So if I fight you, it means you've really pressed all the buttons, and I've tried so hard to resist, but you just pressed the one that you shouldn't have pressed initially. So if I come for you, if I'm exchanging words with you, it means that you've outdone yourself in annoying me, in vexing me so bad. So we had this altercation, and that was that. I didn't talk to her anymore. I didn't have any need to be in a space again because, nah. And I'm a kind of person that if I leave your life today because we had a sort of argument, I probably would not talk to you ever again. It's not even me keeping malice. It's just I've realized during the time when we were apart, I don't need you in my life. You don't need me in yours. You're doing fine without me. I'm doing fine without you. Now it's like I'm coming to a full realization, and I'm thinking, why was I even in your space in the first place? So that was that. That is that. That happened. And to today, every time I look back, I'm so thankful that I left that person. I left that space. They left my space and I left theirs, because I can't imagine still being friends with that kind of person. When you're trying so hard to do everything to make somebody happy, and then they just keep saying, you're not doing enough. I heard a lot about myself that I've never had before. So I'm just happy that ended. I just need peace of mind and serenity and all of that. That is that about the friendship, the extremely toxic and manipulative friendship. Damn, I feel like I throw the word toxic around a lot, but it's real. If you were lucky to never have had a friend or friendship that drains your energy, I'm so happy for you, my dear, because it's crazy on the street. It's wild out on the street. I want to hear your friendship breakup experiences so bad. I think I would attach a Google form for you to fill with your numerous friendship experiences or friendship breakups and how you became better, what they did to you or what you did to them. You'll be completely anonymous. And if I get a lot of responses, I'd probably read them in subsequent episodes. I want to hear all your juicy gist. Send them my way. Lovely. There are times that leaving your friend will leave you so devastated, so sad, so depressed, and you may not know what to even do. You may not know how to go about it. I hope never to be in that state again. But I don't think I can be in that state again because there are certain things I've done over time to prevent me from getting in that state. And I have found ways to get over friendship breakups so easily. So when people leave these days, it doesn't faze me like it used to. One powerful tool I use is detachment. Detachment is powerful. Detachment in the sense that you see everyone in your life as humans who come and can leave anytime. And you also see yourself as someone who can come into someone's life and leave anytime. You're not so far away from them. You're not too close to them to the point where you're so vulnerable and you are so deep into their skin that if they leave you today, you'll start crying. You start feeling so sad. If you can master detachment, breakups would not even move you because it's like, I wasn't even deep into your skin to begin with. So if you're moving from my life today, that's it. It's fine. I'll move on to the next person and that's that. Also, keep yourself busy. Make sure you're moving or make sure you're doing something that would take your mind off the memories you guys had or shared together. You could either be working out, jogging, or skipping. Just make sure you're doing something. I talk about working out a lot. You working out, you trying to exercise can take your mind off things. And this is something that has worked for me. Sometimes I just do like basic exercises just because I just want to detox my mind, detox my brain, and not think about certain human beings or certain situations that happened to me in the past, or think about the issue or challenge I'm going through. Also be open to meeting new people. Don't say you're no longer going to have a friend again. You're no longer going to go to public spaces because your friend left you. Most times when people leave you, they are busy living their best life and then you're there mopping, crying, having swollen eyes. My guy, my babe, don't do that. Don't let them get the reaction out of you, okay? Meet up with other people as much as possible, all right? And don't overrate your place in people's life. This one is also important as much as detachment and as much as the others I have said. You could just be an acquaintance to them or something. And then in your head, you're already building castles for them. You're already saying, oh my God, this friend is the best friend I've ever had. They're the best. They'll never leave me. They'll stay with me. And actually, you're just some acquaintance to them. They don't even rate you like that. Calm down, especially if you're the emotional type. Don't always rate people so high because most times you find out they don't even rate you at all. You're probably rating them 100 over 100 and they're out there giving you 5 over 100. I'm sorry, it's just so funny because don't do that. Just don't do that because at the end of the day, you're going to feel sad and you won't be happy. And we don't want that over here. We don't want that for you. I do not want that for you personally. So don't overrate your place in people's life. It's so funny because I've done this like twice or I think thrice where I've thought that, oh, somebody was my friend. I took them as my friend. And whole time I wasn't even their friend. I'm just getting flashbacks as I'm recording. So it's just cracking me up. That's why I'm acting out of character. But don't overstay your place in people's life. Don't overrate people in your life, bro. Whole time you're just somebody they met at some seminar or some workshop. That's that. Don't keep calling them. Don't keep texting them when you're just a one-time thing for them. You're just a one night. Okay. Thank you for listening to today's episode. Thank you so much for staying till this moment. I have a quick announcement to make. Some changes have been made to the podcast. New episodes won't be uploaded on Sundays. And if you've noticed for a while now, I haven't uploaded on Sunday. Subsequent episodes will be uploaded once any day of the week between Sunday to Saturday by 5 p.m. Sunday to Saturday, you get an episode. Could be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or even Sunday. And I'd make sure to send out the newsletter a day after the episode was uploaded. Do subscribe to the newsletter if you haven't on sewafajibi.substack.com. And also make sure you're following the podcast and have notifications on so you can be notified when a new episode is uploaded. Do not forget to rate the podcast if you haven't. Thank you again for listening. I'm happy you're here. I'm so happy and excited that you're listening to me every week. I'm so thankful. See you next week. Till then, stay happy, be happy, have fun. Don't let anybody get into your head. Don't let anybody get a negative reaction out of you. Thank you again for listening. See you next week with another episode. Bye-bye.